Hello, hello, hello. So we're giving this another go here. I've done some more grinding to get some more skills leveled up here. Hopefully that will make a difference. But I guess we'll find out on the way towards where we left off a couple of sessions ago. So to quickly show up what we've done here, we've leveled up Blink for Firion to make sure that we can boost evasion for everyone. Ultima has been leveled up to 16, as has Fire been, and we did some minor leveling off there just because we had the opportunity. But the big thing is here for our frontline characters has been leveling up the shield skills, which hopefully will allow them to be better at dodging some of these large amounts of attacks that are coming their way. So yeah, we're gonna get going here. I think we'll put the headband back on there as well. And we'll get moving here. So obviously this is kind of a proof of me having perhaps played the game in a manner it wasn't really intended by designers when they first made it, seeing as we gotten to the point where we didn't really. Oh, okay, we forgot to put Firion into the front row again. That's fine. Sure. So we'll see how this goes as we move along here and meet some of our strong enemies on the way. But ideally, and I say this with some trepidation, but ideally we should not be taking as much damage for our frontline fighters here. Alright. Let's move Firion back there. So in terms of the playtime here, obviously I spent I guess 5 or 6 hours trying to make sure that we had a better setup for having a reasonable chance to survive and actually kill Astaroth when we get to her here. Is it ideal that we had to do this? No. But it is what it is, and I'm not too put out about making early mistakes in how figuring out how the evasion is calculated and having to pay for them here, so to speak. Oh, I guess another point. We did pick up a new weapon for Leon that you may have seen when I showed his equipment here before. Specifically, he is currently carrying the Excalibur, which we were able to pick up from Dazed as we went back there and talked to the lady and her child that were still there after following the demise, I suppose, of our friend Gareth. So it has very high base damage. Obviously, the sword skills on Leon here are a bit behind, so we'll take our opportunities here to actually attack with swords and level it up as we can in order to get some more attacks off per turn, hopefully here. But yeah, in general, I think it's probably worthwhile to at least attempt to get that to be his primary weapon. I'm not sure if I'm imagining things, but I feel like we're having easier encounters this time around when we go through here. Maybe it's because we've gotten some further stat ups as we've been doing some additional grinding, obviously, but maybe I'm incorrect here, but it feels like things are going a bit more smoothly. I mean, getting preemptive strikes obviously helps as well. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to finish up the game here today, and then we can start thinking about moving on to Final Fantasy III. He says probably cursing his chances here, but yeah, what's she gonna do? Gus got an agility point, which is good. Every little bit counts. I guess that's another point to make here. Gus obviously is quite far behind on agility, especially compared to someone like Firion here, who's been wearing shields throughout most of the game. Which is why we've been, forced to rely on basically making up the difference in terms of gear. So we'll see how it goes once we reach Pandemonium, but for now I'm cautiously hopeful. Let's just call it that and we'll see how it goes. Go. So it's very comforting actually to see our friend the Abyss Worms here actually missing when they're attacking Gus. Obviously we won't know if that's going to be enough until we actually reach Pandemonium here again and see how they react when they're attacking him, but for now it's a good sign at least. And getting into fights here will help us have some chances for further evasion and agility points. And obviously having Blink 16 is going to be helpful as well to hopefully make up for any deficiencies we may have as we face off against Astaroth there. And if we don't kill Astaroth today, I think we'll try to go back and just scout out that piece of the way to the final boss anyway. We'll see how things go here, but I feel like it would be worthwhile to try to give that last push, if nothing else, just to get some more information here. What you'll notice is those special attacks, like the cyclone effects that they're using here, the heavy storms, obviously multi-targeting hits enemies anyway, or hit our characters anyway, which is something that we can't really do much about at this point, but they're not generally doing a lot of damage that way. So I'm pretty confident that we should be able to, I guess, rely on that not being too much of a problem for us for most enemies here. What is a bigger worry is obviously the sort of larger multi-hit attacks that we're taking from strong enemies. That is the main thing that we want to avoid here, basically. So obviously these weaker magic attacks are not something that's too worrisome. Go. Another thing I learned doing some more research into, some of the systems of the games, is that we probably made a slight mistake in getting rid of the blood sword. It's not very useful early on because it does, I believe, if I understand things correctly, it does 1/16 of the target's total HP or current HP rather, in damage to them, which obviously amounts to very little in terms of the early game enemies, but when we get to the late game here, it would actually do a decent amount of damage and allow us to cycle back some of that HP that's been stolen from us from these enemies that do have the sort of vampiric attacks. But I've not gone back and tried to find any more of those swords. We'll go with the setup we have here, and if that's not enough and we don't get through this night, we'll I'll have to rethink some more things here, I guess, but we've already made some progress here in terms of changing up the character builds, so hopefully that will be enough. But we will see. If we ever get there with all these enemies, I suppose. Let's actually make sure that we attack different ones with our attacks here, seeing as we generally kill these life suckers in one attack each. Oh no, that's what I did not want to happen, but that's fine. We'll feed some MP to Maria here later, I suppose. So I'm a bit curious actually, because I'm not sure if that actually drains the amount that it says here only, or if it drains all the MP and then they gain only the amount given here, but we'll have a look. At least it gave Maria an MP up, I guess. Yeah, it only drains what it says on the tin, that's good to know. There we go. Almost with portal. Obviously we've gotten here much quicker now, this time around, even with the more defensive character setups here than we did last time, which is a good sign, I would say. Obviously it's not a guarantee that we'll do well once we get the Pandemonium here, but if nothing else, we're better equipped than we were last time. And we'll see how it goes. Almost there. Go. I guess luckily or potentially not so luckily, depending on how you look at it. We don't have to go through a very long stretch of Pandemonium itself necessarily to get to where we left off. We're definitely going to find a decent amount of encounters on the way, but it's not something that's going to, I guess, overwhelm us. It's definitely, I believe, slightly shorter on than the amount of space we traversed to get to Pandemonium from the surface here. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, I figured we'd get another encounter here before we actually teleport. But it's a preemptive strike, and that's good. There we go. So once we get there, we're going to take some time to do some quick healing, and then we'll get moving. So yeah, this is a good 10 or 12 minutes faster than last time we got here, which is obviously a good sign here. We probably should have done it like that, so that's fine. And we'll get moving. As I said, we'll keep Firin in the front row here until we actually reach the area where the boss is located. Yeah, so once again, I think our big litmus test here is going to be the Hell Riders. Basically because they will give us an understanding of if the gains we've done to our avoidance here is going to be enough, or if it's going to still be a cause for concern when we get to Astaroth again. Obviously seeing how other enemies hit us as well is, an indicator, but I think that's the big thing I would like to see before we get there. We'll See how it goes. Oh no. Can actually flee from these ones. We'll go with fire, if not. No. I guess we should be able to at least attack the Lamias themselves with our physical attacks here, so we'll see. Fire will probably be enough to take care of the queen here as well, so focus on attacking the others now. Unfortunately, I think we're not under any big risk of being targeted by these, or getting hit by these entices here either, so yeah, let's just attack for king and country. We'll see here. We can take the protector and maybe we'll give it to one of our fighters actually, depending on how things go here. So one other thing I found during the more theory crafting investigation I did was that you can go basically two different ways with your frontline attackers here. Having them focus on defense or having them focus on evasion, with evasion being preferable if you can manage it. Because basically taking a lower amount of hits here allows you to either take no damage at all or reduce the amount of damage you're taking by reducing the amount of hits you're taking, while defense is more about lowering the amount of damage you're taking with every hit, which is why we may run into it just with enemies that do so many more hits on us. Well, our defenses aren't keeping up with them. Obviously you'll want a degree of both on them, but basically how you will go about building your characters out for this is making sure that you have your highest weight gear, such as the Genji gear, for example, on your more I guess your more heavier tanky defense type warrior, while you would have lighter gear and thus lighter gear load on the evasion fighter. I'm not entirely, up to date on all the formulas because it takes a few different things into account. So we may potentially want to shift things around a bit to make Leon our evasion fighter rather than Gus, depending on how things go. The thing here is that Leon has more agility, but Gus has a higher evasion stat, and I'm not entirely sure which is most beneficial for the evasion type character here. Hopefully it might be a moot point. Maybe you know, having the blink. Oh no, let's actually have her attack as normal as well. Having the blink spell available at max level is obviously going to help us out in this reward either way, and hopefully it will be enough to get through some of these more annoying fights. But for now, this is actually, you know, not too bad at all in terms of you know, facing enemies here. I feel like we're at a better state facing these normal enemy encounters here, at least. There we go. Actually, let's try using blink, and then we'll go attacking. I would be interested to see if he gets any attacks off here. Okay, he's missing. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. So, ideally we'll get our link spell off at the... Oh, we do not want to go back there, but that's fine. At the start of the encounter with Astaroth, and just ride that wave through the rest of the encounter. We seem to be getting quite a few, you know, easier encounters on the way here as well. Obviously we had that encounter where the Lamis were very annoying because we basically could not hit them with anything else but spells, but you know, we now have spells that are have been very upgraded here as well. Let's see if they are able to... Oh, okay, that's fine. I was going to say, let's see if they are able to hit our characters with the normal attacks. We don't have blink on them, but if we're going to kill them before they get to the point anyway, that's fine as well. Let's go with fire, I guess. In case that she somehow gets a blink up, it's nice to have a spell in the queue here. I think this also shows, yeah, just how much a few stat-ups, or maybe more than a few, but how much stat-ups and, you know, leveling up spells and skills here can actually do for you in this game. Obviously, we're never going to be totally outclassing enemies just on the back of a single setup, but you know, and you know, granted we've spent a few hours here grinding basically to get to this point, but you know, we are having such an easier time of things here. We're not using any of our items here so far basically to get to the point where we were at. Let's keep moving. go. Obviously knowing which way to go helps as well here, but okay, here we go. Yeah, that's right. We'll attack and we'll see if they actually get any other attacks off here. Ah, miss. Oh, okay, this is very encouraging. Our Death Riders are missing our frontline characters here, so yeah, seeing as we still want them to do some minor damage here at least, we might still keep Fear in the front line, but hopefully this will really make a difference in terms of the amount of damage we're taking here. Especially if we leave only Gus and Leon in the front line. So here we have the ultimate fully leveled up. And as you see, unfortunately it's not doing much more in terms of damage, but yeah, we'll live with the, I guess, consequences of our actions here. It's probably going to be better than her bow at this point at least, so we'll keep attacking. I think the problem we might be having with Maria's magic is that we've been using her bow quite a bit, which is, means she's gotten good with that. But it also means that she potentially has gotten some intelligence and magic down effects, which is, not conducive to doing high amounts of damage with your spells unless there's a specific weakness to exploit. But generally, I think that's not a big problem. I feel like at this point in the game, you can probably, we can definitely take care of some enemies more quickly because we are exploiting weaknesses. But in general, I think the biggest gain of magic at this point is being able to augment your physical attack characters. Which, maybe we would have wanted to level up some of our other white magic spells on Firion as well, but I think, we'll make do with what we have here, basically. I do want to finish this up if possible, right? We've already spent a bit more time than I was expecting on this game, and not that I haven't enjoyed it, because I definitely have, but I am, once again, I'm just so close I can almost taste it, and I would too wish to get this one done and get started on the next one. Particularly since one of my more, I guess, beloved systems in the series, personally, the job system, makes its debut officially in the third game here. We had character jobs in the first game, but in the third game you'll actually be able to switch around between many more jobs and experiment a bit more with character and party setups, and yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to trying out as we go along here. Oh, okay, we're out of mana there. That's fine. I guess let's see. Oh, maybe let's not see how Maria does with her regular attacks. Firion obviously has gotten quite a few MP ups as we did some grinding as well, so we're in a pretty good state when it comes to our healing and support capacity here. And this should bring us back to roughly the point we were at before here. At around 35 minutes. Oh, here we go. Preemptive strike. Yeah, let's just do some attacking on the... Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good state here. We've gotten quite a few strength ups for our characters as well as we've been fighting, which has been good. So we want to defer the door here to get to the chest. Yep, let's go with this here. I'm trying to hold off on using any items here, but maybe we should just give some Evers to Maria just to get some space here and you know, get her ready for the encounter. We'll probably not give her an elixir just yet anyway if we have Evers available, so... Obviously we're getting to the point where we probably need elixir to effectively give back the MP to our characters here. Yeah, we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 ethers here, and we've not even gotten her back to full. That's fine. She doesn't need to be at her full almost 400 MP, but it would be nice to I guess at least get to the point where we have enough spendable or spendable income here that we could give it to her. Let's just attack and see what happens. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in our damage output at this point. So. The question is obviously how it looks against our bosses and more hardcore enemies here, but we'll get to that point as well. Go. I don't think we'll be switching out our magics anytime soon here. So here we go. Let's have a look at our equipment here. We can probably switch the Hellfire out for. Actually, let's give him a Do we not have any? Okay, we have a lot of Phoenix Towns, yeah, that's what I thought. Elixir, we want another elixir for Maria, and yeah, and that's fine. Let's sort everything. Everyone is going to be given more, and we want to use elixir just to make sure that we are going in with full MP here on Firion. And here goes nothing, I suppose. Wish me luck, friends. Here we go. Let's see how much fire does. Just out of curiosity. Oh, we forgot to put Firion in the back row. I knew there was something going on here. 300 might be more than. Yeah, let's see here, I suppose. Obviously, magic bypasses are evasion, so it may not be as effective as we would like here, but we'll see. Let's try Ultima as well, just for comparison's sake. Yeah, Firion's not doing much here. He doesn't have much to do until you got taken some more damage either, so. I mean, is she not going to attack physically now? They're about on par, I guess. I guess let's use Cure. Make sure that we're at full capacity to the best of our ability here. Maybe we've gotten the AI to the point where they've realized that they're not going to be healing much, so they just keep using magic instead. Which would be interesting. But I guess we'll see how it goes here. But yes, that's what we want to see. Misses. No, I'm suddenly feeling real good about our chances here. Obviously, getting through these battles will still take some time, but yeah, this is encouraging. There we go. Piece of cake, right? So we got a ribbon. We've already got ribbons from way easier enemies than this, but it was more about, see if we could do it here, to be honest. So this is quite good news, it feels like. Let's banish pack and we'll look at the last chest here as well. Which more than likely has another boss as well, but I figure if that wasn't the problem now, this one isn't going to be either. He said inviting his tomb, but yeah. As I said, very, very encouraged by this state of things now here. We likely will want to put Fearin into the back row for the last boss though. We'll see how it goes, but more than likely I think we'll go with that if possible. Go. Heal for good luck. Get your armor and a monster. So the last encounter here is Beelzebub. Yeah, let's go with Blink again. That's worked out quite well for us. We'll see how we do in terms of damage here as well. Oh, that's not a lot. The Excalibur does better. Let's see how things go here. Fire, perhaps. Oh no. Okay, at least if they're modeling the character with lower damage at engine here. And we do have lots of evasion at this point, so if they're hitting, that's not going to be too big a problem. Oh, okay, fire does basically nothing. Oh no, wait, that was the poison there. I was talking, so I didn't notice the damage that we did with fire, so we'll see how it goes. But okay, that's healing there. That's not what we want. Let's go with Ultimate. And hopefully we're not setting ourselves back anymore. It's fine. Gus and Leon can make up for it here. That should do it for us, more than likely. Unless he has any nasty surprises tucked back into his last 50 or 25% or something like that of health, but we'll see. Leon's not doing, or sorry, Furion's not doing much there, but that's fine. Flare 16 on Leon. That's nastier, so let's go back into healing mode for Furion here a bit. I don't think we're in danger of dying anytime soon here, unless he uses flare on an ongoing basis, but it's always good to be prepared here. So obviously our cure is at 14 now as well, which is very helpful as well. No one else really is an immediate heal here, so there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's take the black robe. The black robe might be good for Maria here, actually. As we gotten back to here, evasion is quite useful for our more less protected characters here, and it will boost her intelligence as well, which is going to be a bit of a boon. The dragon mail is still very useful in that it, you know, provides some elemental defense. And do we want to put him in the Genji armor? You know what? We'll see what happens here. And we'll banish ourselves back out of here. And we're heading back to what I believe is the correct way here. Past the Astaroth chest. But yeah, this is raising my confidence level quite a bit here. I think we'll get this done here pretty quickly, potentially into the session, after having spent many hours on, not the last session, but the one before that, trying to get to the same point. We're now basically done here in less than an hour instead of taking more than 4, so obviously we were weaker and we were walking around more, exploring and trying to find the correct way and collect all the items that we wanted on the way here, but in general, quite a lot easier at this point. I may have done so much grinding that I've taken most of the challenge out of this last point here, but that's fine. I feel like this game in particular in series has been, or I guess it would be very hard to tune your difficulty experience in that you can't really easily, you know, create the heuristics for yourself on, okay, this is where I need to be at to have what I consider a good experience in terms of difficulty. Which is you know, one of the weaknesses of the system here. You're either doing so much damage that you're annihilating everything, or you're not running into any resistances at all, or you're getting demolished like we were last time, because you know we basically can't, with the amount of resources and stats that we had, reasonably kill the enemies that were put before us. So that said, I don't think the system itself is necessarily bad. I think this implementation is obviously not ideal, and that it has a lot of you know, big skill gaps where you're feeling like you're not doing enough, or you're not, I guess, close enough to where you would need to be, or too far ahead. Also, it's very abusable in the way I've been grinding, for example, here, in order to get to this point. You know, it took me around 4 hours yesterday to, you know, get a lot of this stuff leveled up, but you know, now that we're here, we're way stronger than we would need to be for at least the encounters that we've seen here so far. So, but now we're on to new ground here again, 4th floor. I'm not sure how many floors we're actually going to be encountering here, but it's going to be interesting to see. The enemies don't appear to have gotten much stronger this floor up at least, so... Once again, he said inviting catastrophe, but... we'll see. Okay, we're on the floor above here now, and there's no thing over there. Sure. I'll be honest, I didn't seem to do much in terms of damage putting the black robe on her, but that's fine. I don't think it's hurting us significantly either here. Especially having her in the back row where she's not doing it nearly as often as any of the other front row characters. So. There we go. Even the peripheral giants here aren't, you know, getting to the point where they're too much of a hassle for us. Okay, we're not getting there. Oh, another chest. There we go. Just a comfortable breeze here. Save his wisdom. Make her way around here. Do some attacking. Hoping everything goes well. Some of these enemies only getting 2 hits on us at this point, and obviously doing 2 damage per hit is to Tyrion is pretty nice. We'll see what happens once we get to the final boss here. But assuming this is where the final boss would be at, but I feel like if you're calling something Pandemonium, you'd better have a reason for it, right? Then again, I guess making the home of demons, or home of all demons, your second to last, dungeon would be a power move, but yeah, I feel like this is where we're at. Let's attack the Lamia Queen. Here we go. Sure. We've got quite a few inventory slots still, I believe. Let's actually see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's probably fine. We'll be using more items here in a while, and we'll see what happens. We'll make do. Oh, the Thunder Gigas. I believe it was a bit stronger than the other Gigas we fought when we went up the tower in Mysidia, but I don't think it'll be too much of an issue here. It's one of those mini bosses that I feel like is tough for where you're at, but you know, at this point I don't think it's going to be any issue for us at all here. No. Took us one additional attack basically than the Ice Gigas we met here a few floors ago, so. Alright. This is the point where we're maybe walking around blindly a bit again here, but that's fine. Boulders. Oh. That's fine. Yep. And we'll kill these bombs. Let's start by looking at the far left here. Go. Acid bottle now. We'll make use of the preemptive strike here. Obviously we're not killing the Gigas here, but it'll give us a good head start for the next round. Not great damage, but we make do. And hopefully we'll be faster than bombs here. Not that I'm too worried about the damage they're going to be outputting either way, but here we go. Well, hello, my friend in the chat. Yeah, we are moving along at a brisk pace here. I may actually be too strong for this now, which is a nice surprise. Oh, a King Behemoth. Let's just start off attacking. We'll see how this goes here. I may be jinxing it, but you know, we just killed Astroth a while back here, and yeah, no, she could barely hit us at all with anything else than magic. So I feel pretty confident with where we're at this point. So yeah, you can go back and check the VOD for the battle then later. For now, we're just gonna try to push forward and hopefully find the final boss here for you. Let's see, we can do some healing. There we go, there we go. And one for the team. Okay, that's that area. Let's see if there's any chests down here. There is a chest down here. Thank you, Han Solo, in the chat there. Yeah. I've been saying this, you know, knowing that we're probably inviting trouble and chaos into our lives, but I feel like we're significantly stronger now than we were last time, so... I'm not counting my chickens just yet, but I think we're definitely better off at least. We have enough ribbons. Thank you for your vote confidence. I believe that would be everything on this floor. So we'll keep moving here. So, where are we at now? Floor 9. Floor 9 seems like a... Oh no, this is not one of those enormous... Okay, that's fine. Oh, throwing rocks at me. So how are you this evening? Are you doing good? Yeah, I feel that in the head thing, yeah. These current times we live in are not conducive to my mental well-being necessarily, but yeah, I'm making do. Okay, there's one teleporter. Let's see what's going on over here on the other end of these floors. Ooh, math, yeah. That's a good way to just, you know, completely smooth out all the wrinkles in your brain. Hopefully it was useful for you at least. That's important thing, right? Always be learning. So. There we go. Let's take the power armlet. Who knows? It may be useful for something. Okay, I'm not sure if we'll find much else here, apparently, but you know, at least we took a look around and we know where to go. Nope. Completely empty except for the teleporter down here, it seems. We may have missed a chest somewhere in the middle there, but no. what will you do? It's I'm not gonna spend time going through the entire floor tile by tile. Oh, this looks like a final boss type area. Oh boy. This is a nice. Ooh, and the background here. I like it. I like it very much. Some new enemies here as well. No, I don't think the barrel worms are the final boss. Probably something a bit more bombastic here, but can we actually... Let's just, you know, look around a little bit here. It is nice to get a lot of preemptive strikes here. Something a little more fantastic, yeah. Something a little more romantic. Two fire gigas, alright. Pretty sure we can make short work of these. Another set of attacks should do it. Oh hey, yeah, there he is. Hello, Mr. Emperor. Okay, let's just do this. We'll spend the items here. We probably missed some secret chests or something like that along the way here, but that's fine. Let's see if we can get through this, what I believe is the final encounter. We can take a look just for curiosity's sake here. 90% item collection, that's fine. We've gotten everything there. Yeah, we're missing one chest here, which I'm assuming is the Masamune, like it was in the first game. It's probably better hidden here, but yeah, we'll make do. Yeah, this may be it. Yeah, it's possible to have a final boss after the final boss here, but we'll see. We're still early on in the series. Let's see what it says here to start off with. So good to see you again. Hello! This time, however, you are the ones who will die. A demon of few words. So... Ooh, that's a pretty nice sprite as well, very demonic. Let's start off with Link here. And we'll have a round of attacks just to see how it goes. Ooh, 11, that's pretty bad. Actually. 159, not quite as bad. 0, definitely bad. I'm assuming... alright, let's see how Ultima fares. Yeah. Line 16. Oh boy, yeah. I think our survivability is quite good here. Our damage is abysmal, to be frank here. So we may need to rely on, you know, getting some nice crits or something like that off here. There's 16 on Leon. Yeah, we'll do some healing here. Yeah, we'll cure here and we'll just settle in for a Starfall 10. This is okay. Special attacks, nice. Oh boy, oh boy. Just drop a big meteor on me, why don't you? Oh, let's see here. Yep. Not too bad, but we can take care of that with some healing here, but oh boy. Yeah, my damage out is quite poor at this point. Yeah, cure for everyone. Let's see how this goes. This is probably the point where I would have needed to do some more grinding to get some weapon levels as well, to get my skills up to the point where they would be doing much damage to him physically. But you know, we've been using axes with Gus throughout the entire game, and it's, you know, obviously not enough. So let's chalk this up to another point where the balance may be a bit off here in this game. Let's actually attack with Furion here as well. No one needs healing immediately here now, so that's fine. Also, Killabee, welcome to the chat. And yeah, we are indeed at the end here, I believe. It certainly feels like the end area and the end encounter here, so... This is actually my first time finishing this game here, so... I can't say for 100% sure, but I believe this is the end. Yeah. I may have inadvertently made this the least exciting this encounter could possibly be, where we have quite a lot of survivability and we don't have any real issues taking the attacks from him so far, but we're not doing near enough damage to feel like we're having a good time here. So yeah, that's another, you know, slight risk when you do grinding like that, to you know, offset some of the issues you're having. You may inadvertently be setting yourself up for success, you know, in the short term, but then, you know, find that, okay, we've neglected something that's going to be quite important when we get to the later fights here. Yeah, Farion has a lot of MP. He can just keep everyone in tip-top shape here. I feel like that's fine. Some more crits from our frontline fighters here would be nice, but yeah. I'm not going to complain too much. There we go, thank you Gus. Okay, here we go again. Let's ban that one, and we'll ban that one. I may need to look into some modding. Oh, is this? Is this? Okay, it was an attack. I was curious if he was going to do some sort of phase shift or something like that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say I may need to look into some modding options for, you know, who's allowed to chat and how in Twitch here, but we'll get to that after we've dealt with this. This spell 16 might be an issue, potentially, but I guess maybe not. Yeah, let's go with the same attack approach here. Oh, no, let's go back and keep attacking there. I do enjoy this boss music here as well, I have to say. It feels appropriately dramatic for the situation. Oh, there we go, now he's starting to do some hits and draining me. That's what we wanted to avoid here, but we'll see about that. Hopefully he won't hit so much that this is going to be a problem for us. wonder if it's worth giving another link to everyone here, giving their evasion up a bit more as well. Give it a go. See if it does anything. Yes, it's very good. There we go. Anytime now. Oh boy. At least his physical attacks keep missing, so that's the big point of what we were doing a lot of grinding before, because we didn't want our enemies to hit us and steal our HP. So I wonder how we're looking in terms of MP for Maria here. We may need one of the other characters here too. We give up one of their elixirs. Depending on how things go here, but we'll take a look at this this round. 50, so we still have a free attacks left. Oh, there we go! Ooh, that's a nice effect. That's quite a nice effect on the kill there. There we go. Is that it? Are we done? But why? Why can I not defeat you? Oh.